Paige and I've been married for 5 years. We both have full-time jobs. I'm a fashion designer in a major apparel company. I don't mind calling myself a successful career woman. My husband, Jimmy, is an average office worker. I make more money than he does, and we promise not to have a child unless we have enough savings for the childbirth. But as if disregarding my wish, he started using the money from our savings account. Just the other day, he said he'd go out suddenly. It's Sunday, where are you going?
The usual. Casino. They have a new machine now. I'm gonna try it out.
Oh no, are you gonna use the money from our savings again? You know I've been saving hard for childcare. If you keep using it, it's not saving.
Don't worry. You make good money. It'll keep saving in no time. Don't be too hard on me. Can I take a break and have some fun on Sunday?
Take a break? Lately, he's been going back there almost daily. No matter how much I save and put in more money, he keeps using it for gambling. It's no use. He wasn't like this at all when we got married. He gradually revealed himself. But it doesn't end there. He has a younger sister, Tessa. She's kind of quirky. When we had dinner at Jimmy's parents' house recently, she broke the news in front of everybody. What? An affair? Yep, I've been going out with my boss. He buys me everything I want. I assume he has a wife and a kid. You don't feel bad about his family? If he loves me, it's fine. He thinks I'm so beautiful. He said there's no comparison to his wife. Wow, it's unbelievable. It doesn't matter what he says, though. I was amazed by her nonchalant attitude. She seemed to have no remorse. She has no idea how much these things cost in the end. But more surprisingly, Jimmy and their parents said a single negative word about it. It was a different world from where I grew up. It made me almost sick. As I was left speechless, she continued. By the way, you've been married for 5 years now. Are you planning to have a child yet? Not at this moment. Any chance you can't get pregnant? No, that's not it. We're just saving up first and... Such a cliche! All the infertile women say that. What? You weren't listening to me at all. Honestly, I didn't want to get involved with these people who are insensitive and have no common sense. Even though she's an in-law, I didn't want to keep the family relationship with her. A few days later, when I got home tired one day, Jimmy said he had something important to tell me. What is it?
Well, Tessa's pregnant.
What? Wow, is the father the boss?
Yeah.
Oh no, what is she gonna do?
Huh? What's the long face for? It's a happy event.
Huh?
And she's gonna keep it.
Huh? I didn't know what else to say. What a mess. I'm sorry, but I don't think that girl can raise a child. I'm not surprised, but the boss's wife found out about it, and understandably, it's caused a big stir over there. Is she gonna raise the child by herself?
That's the thing. I think we can take in the child here.
What? What are you saying? I don't understand. I was too shocked to be quiet. I've never heard such a thing as taking in the baby from his sister who's been having an affair. What's gotten into him anyway? There's no way I can accept that nonsense. But he was serious and went on.
Why not? We don't have a child, and you're infertile. It worked out just fine.
What do you mean infertile? Where did that come from? We made a family plan. I'm not gonna have a child until we are financially sound for childbirth.
Eh? Did we?
Of course! That's why we've both been working. Only you keep spending out of those precious funds.
Here we go again. Are you going to give me another lecture? I heard over and over again, and it's getting old.
Is this not important to you?
I made up my mind already.
Then he said,
Tessa said, "You're my big brother I can always count on." She has nobody else. Mom and Dad feel the same. They want us to take it in.
We're not talking about a puppy here.
Well, whether she raises it or we raise it, it'll be the first grandchild for Mom and Dad.
I was dumbstruck. I couldn't follow what he just said. I just knew my answer was a big no. Absolutely not. I won't raise that child. Period. You can tell her that. I was firm, but Jimmy didn't seem to take me seriously. He just said okie dokie. Was he even listening to me? I didn't feel right about it, and I somehow couldn't trust Jimmy, so I went over to the in-laws' house solo to talk directly. But like father, like son, it was as if we spoke different languages.
We don't want people to know that Tessa has a child.
My father-in-law said to me. Why? What's the problem? Now my mother-in-law cut in. She's only 22. She's at the best age. She can have anybody she wants now, but not if she has a child. But isn't it a little selfish? She wants to get rid of it because it's inconvenient. Then it's Tessa's turn. We decided to give you the baby as a present. Huh? All the infertile women in the world are dying to have a baby. They want it even from a stranger from the other side of the world. You should consider yourself lucky. It's from your blood family. You can be a mom even without having morning sickness or childbirth pain. Impossible! I realized it was impossible to talk with these people. I hated to be there, so I just said, "My answer is no," and left the house. When Jimmy came home that night, I told him once again that it's not right, it's unthinkable. But they still brought up the subject many more times, and I refused it every time. Because it was only normal to say no to such a proposal. But they were too unreasonable. Time passed without reaching an agreement between us. Tessa gave birth to a baby boy and named him Nick. When Tessa was discharged from the hospital, Jimmy went to see her. He asked me to come with him, but of course I didn't. But then a nightmare became a reality. A few hours later, Jimmy came home with a newborn baby in his hands. His parents and Tessa were with him. Why are you all here?
We decided we'll raise the child here.
What? But we've talked about it 100 times.
We've been married for 5 years. And finally we're blessed with a child. What's not to like?
I didn't know how to escape from this situation while Jimmy was all smiles. Remember, you were infertile and blessed with a child. That's almost like a Santa Claus miracle. She hasn't changed a bit since the day I last saw her. I took a glance at the baby. The poor unwanted baby was sound asleep. I felt sorry for this child who was treated as a present out of people's convenience. I can't do this anymore.
What did you just say?
I said I can't be a part of your family anymore.
What? What are you?
You all get out of here! All of you!
Calm down!
Shut up! I heard all of your stories and tried to be understanding. But I couldn't anymore. I couldn't even stop myself. These two have caused me so much stress, and their parents have no discipline. They all tried to push their problem onto me. That's all they did. You people don't own me. I'm getting a divorce.
Oh, come on!
I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. If you want to talk to me, find an attorney.
Hey, hold on!
You've never listened to me before. But you want me to hear you out? It doesn't work that way.
But this is...
Please leave. I own this apartment. We'll split so nobody but me can live here.
Calm down. Let's talk.
About what? What do you want to talk about?
So, about Tessa's child.
Oh, you're still there? That's it? If you're trying to apologize, maybe, but you just want to use me. All of you. But I've had it. I've had enough.
But it's so sudden. Where do you want me to...
Who cares? Wipe your own ass. Then I physically forced him out along with the other three and locked good. They were making noise outside for a while, but I just ignored it until it quieted down. Aftermath? I hired a lawyer and the divorce was finalized soon. I recorded his voice, made notes, and kept receipts of Jimmy's gambling. It was easy enough for me to prove his gambling habit. I received compensation from Jimmy and a little nuisance fee from his parents. The wife of Tessa's boss also claimed compensation from her. They had to pay me and them. And it looks like they were buried in debt. The baby was adopted by a couple who were relatives of Jimmy's parents who wanted to have a child for years. Jimmy wasn't doing well because of the family chaos and gambling and eventually left his job. He got a part-time job and is working along with Tessa. But their debt is too much to repay with their part-time income. Their parents also took on part-time jobs even though they were physically demanding. And believe it or not, Tessa started another affair with the store manager where she worked. The two were spotted smooching outside the store. The manager's wife took action fast, leaving Tessa with another lawsuit to pay damages. The wife was the daughter of the owner, so the manager was kicked out of the family business. Tessa was sued on another account for defamation of the store. Jimmy couldn't stop his gambling addiction. He poured his pay from part-time into the gambling, ignoring his debt payment. Jimmy and Tessa had no choice but to turn to loan sharks and were sent to an overseas factory to make up the payments. The parents ended up spending their retirement life paying back the debt somehow. Unfortunately, that's what they deserved. By the way, I got a long-distance call recently. Hello?
Oh, thank God it's connected.
Who am I speaking to?
Paige, help me.
Help you? Who are you?
I can't stand this life. Please, let's start over.
I just hung up. No need to say anything. Well, he needs a lesson. But of all this ridiculousness, the baby was saved. He's not going to be raised by irresponsible people. I just wish him well-being. After the divorce, my professional and personal life improved greatly. A few years later, I met a fellow designer through my work, and eventually we remarried. He earns high income, has his life plan laid out, and has his feet on the ground. He's sincere and reliable. I feel safe with him. Now, I recall I was always worried and stressed in my previous marriage, and I got pregnant with our first child. It's been going well, and I can't wait to meet our baby. Our baby's gonna be somebody big someday. With a strong mentality, good speaking skills, smart, and should be my lookalike. I'm thinking too much into it, aren't I? But seriously, I can't wait to meet you, my baby! Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!